our Bible story today, and the story we will be doing today is dead bones come to life in the book of Ezekiel. Wah! So yes, this story comes from Ezekiel chapter 37. So without further ado, without wasting any time, let's just get straight into it. So the story starts off. Before Jerusalem was burned down, before Jerusalem was burned down, there was a Jewish priest, and his name was Ezekiel. Ezekiel. And he was taken away to Babylon. God showed Ezekiel many strange things through visions. So you guys know a dream, right? Whenever we have dreams, whenever God shows us stuff through dreams, visions are dreams, but you're actually awake. So he was having dreams when he was awake, which is what a vision is. So like he's awake like this, and then he's having a vision. So anyway, one day the Lord showed Ezekiel this vision, and Ezekiel seemed to be in a valley where the ground was covered with old dry bones, like skeleton bones, like bones. Yeah, it was covered with bones, dry bones of dead people. And the Lord asked him, can these bones live again? Like, the Lord was asking Ezekiel, like he doesn't already know. Like, come on now. But anyway, the Lord asked Ezekiel, can they become alive again? And you know what Ezekiel said? He said, Lord, only you know the answer to that, because period. Then the Lord told Ezekiel to say to these bones, dry bones, listen to what God has to say. I am going to put muscles on you and cover you with skin. I will breathe life into you, and you will become alive again. Then you will know that I am the Lord. And as soon as Ezekiel said this, because that's what God told him to say to the dry bones, a strange rattling noise began as the bones came together to form their skeletons. Their muscles grew on them, skin covered their body, and soon the bones had bodies again, but they were still dead. Then the Lord told Ezekiel to say to the winds, come and blow on these dead bodies so that they will breathe and live again. To say to the wind. You guys see how God controls nature? He doesn't just use us. He uses nature to give glory to him. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Yeah. So when Ezekiel said this, the wind blew and the dead bones began to breathe. They came to life and stood like a great army. Then the Lord explained this vision to Ezekiel, what it meant. God said that his people, the Israelites, were like bones that were dry and dead. They had all lost hope of being happy or seeing their own land again, but the Lord would raise them up out of their troubles as he raised those dry bones back to life. God said, I will put my spirit into the hearts and bring them back to their own land again. Then my people will know that I am the Lord. They will see what I have done, which I promised. After this, the Lord told Ezekiel to get 2 sticks. He said to name one for the kingdom of Israel and one for the kingdom of Judah. He told Ezekiel to hold the 2 sticks close together, and they would grow into 1 stick in his hand. Then God said to Ezekiel, people will ask what this means. Tell them that I will bring my people back to their own land. They will no longer be divided into 2 nations of Israel and Judah anymore. They will become 1 nation again. They will not worship idols. They will not worship other gods, because God will put his spirit into the hearts of them and make them holy. They will be my people, and I will be their God. That is what God said. They will live in the land where their parents lived, and their children and grandchildren will live there always. I will be kind to them and give them a good king who will rule them forever. Guess who the king is? Guess who the king is? Just take a guess. Jesus, of course. Jesus is the king. I mean, Jesus is the king. But that is it for this story today, y'all. I hope you guys learned a lot of lessons about how God can use anything to show anything to anyone. God used dry bones to give an example of bringing 2 nations together. Come on, we love it. But yes, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Now it's time for the questions. Who was Ezekiel? Next question. How did God speak to Ezekiel? Hope you're paying attention. In a vision, what did God tell Ezekiel to say to the dry, dead bones? And last question, what did the vision mean that God was going to do for his people? Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned a lesson about how God can use anything to describe what he wants to do for, his purpose. And he can even use you. You just need to ask the Lord to use you to be a vessel for him. Right? Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Yeah. I love you. Bye.